thing to note about them is the energy regime in which the experiment is happening, which will tell you different physics and different phenomena. If it's an astrophysical source for the neutrino, depending on which energy regime you're in, you will learn different things. So we have all kinds of neutrino experiments for that purpose. Okay? Because remember, just like we have the Large Hadron Collider, we have the particle accelerators, man-made particle accelerators here on Earth, we actually have natural particle accelerators in the sky. We have some very interesting, natural, exotic events and phenomena that happen in the sky in extragalactic sources, for example, gamma ray bursts. We took some time on some of the lives to talk about gamma ray bursts, which are actually gonna accelerate particles to very high energies. And so if you're interested in collecting neutrinos from sources like that, you'd have to be sensitive to such neutrinos, and your setup has to be different. Whereas if you want neutrinos from the sun, then that's a much lower energy regime that you are probing. Okay, so it's called probing different types of physics at different energy regimes. Okay, thank you for that question. Now let me talk about does universe will stay as long as humans' existence, or will it end at one specific time? That's a great question. It's more like the humans will probably cease to exist and the universe will be there. Steven, are you leaving? So let me give you some timeline. I think it was Siddharth again who asked that question. Let me give you some timeline. So we talked about galaxy mergers on the live recently. So our galaxy, which is a spiral galaxy, will be merging with our neighboring galaxy Andromeda, which is also a spiral galaxy. And this merger will be complete in approximately 6 gigayears. So in another 6 billion years, Andromeda and us will be one. We will be part of the same an elliptical galaxy. In that timeline, the sun, our sun, will become a red giant. So our sun, if you're talking about human existence, we very much depend on the sun, correct? Well, the sun is still a very young star on the main sequence of stars, on the main sequence life cycle evolution stage of stars. So it's a very young star. It's a very young star. It has gone around the galactic center of our galaxy about 20 times only. So it's a very young star, but in the order of around 6 billion years, it will be a red giant. And so our galaxy will be fine. We will be merged with Andromeda. Everything will be fine in the universe, but we will probably not be here. Of course, we could go to Mars or something as well. I don't know how going to Mars would be much better because it's not that much farther away from the sun. Is this the ring you're talking about? So Siddharth, thank you so much for your question. That prompted me to share this galaxy merger story. So thank you so much, appreciate it. I bought this ring myself from the Caribbean Islands.